Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious King Ranch chicken casserole. Okay, let's get started. To my pan, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. I have this a little bit higher than medium heat. As always, I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description box below for you. Next, I'm going to add a 1 pound of chicken breast that I washed and cut into about 1-inch cubes. To that, I'm going to add a 1 whole green bell pepper chopped, and 1 large onion chopped. Stir and let that cook for about 15 minutes or so, or until the meat starts to get brown. Now, this is not a new recipe. I've made this recipe on my channel already, but I made it in the very beginning when I just started YouTube and I had a really old camera, so the quality of the video is so bad. I mean, you can go watch it, but it's so bad. And I wasn't talking in my videos back then, so I wanted to make it over, and now I have a lot of new people following. I don't want anyone to miss this recipe because it's just so good. It's a really delicious recipe. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 cans of Rotel, diced tomatoes and green chilies, and I'm using the original one. One can condensed cream of mushroom soup. Make sure you scrape your cans out really good. And 1 can condensed cream of chicken soup. I'm starting to think I should get an award for scraping out my cans because I don't see anybody scraping out their cans as much as I do. Stir that until everything is thoroughly mixed together. This is the easiest and simplest recipe you're ever going to make, and it's just so good. It's a real crowd pleaser. I always make this when I have company, especially when I have new people coming. I always make this for them and they just love it. Everyone wants to know how I make it, where did you get the recipe, and things like that. So yeah, you have to make this for your visitors. They're going to love it. After you stir that really well, you're going to remove it from the heat. Turn your oven on to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to let that heat up until you're finished with the casserole. Okay, so I went ahead and spread my casserole dish with some cooking spray. To layer this recipe, you're going to need some corn tortillas. And I just used my knife and cut it, or you can use your hands and tear it. That's how I did it in my old video. But using a knife, I find these days is just much more easier. You're also going to need some shredded cheese, And I'm just using a Mexican style blend cheese, but if you don't have that, you can just use some cheddar cheese. To layer this, I like to put down a little bit of the soup mixture on the bottom of the pan. Not a lot, just a little bit. A layer of the corn tortilla, and you're going to do this 3 times. So just eyeball it and save some for the next 2 layers. Next, you're going to put down a layer of this soup mixture. And a layer of cheese. Okay, so you're going to repeat this process 2 more times. I forgot to mention in my old video, the process was a little bit different. I cooked the meat separate and the bell pepper and onion separate. But now I change it and I just cook everything together, And I don't tear the corn tortilla anymore. I just use my knife and cut it, so that makes it easier. So yeah, it's the same recipe, but just the process is a little bit different. Bake this in a preheated 325 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 40 minutes. Oh my goodness, look at this. Ah, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, all the cheese. It looks so good. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, you can do so at Cooking with Shirani. I'm always sharing stuff in my stories over there, so come follow me. Okay, so the way we like to eat this is with corn chips. I know it already has corn tortilla in it, but somehow with corn chips it's even better. But you can eat it by itself, or I don't know, eat a salad on the side, or however you want to eat it. But we just eat it like this. It's so creamy and so cheesy, and So good. I love all these flavors together. Well, I really hope you give this recipe a try. It's so easy and so good. And if you try it, please come back and let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet subscribed, please don't forget to do that. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.